locked up. Off they race, and My Silencer came out in front. A distinct last, Pay for Peace, going up on the rail. Silent Mistake grabs the lead, and floating across, Victor's Dynasty from Dundrum. Blessed 2 relaxing second last. And on the inside, Pay for Peace at the back. Very wide on the track here. Victor's Dynasty as they negotiate the first turn, and Silent Mistake in front. Victor's Dynasty on the outside, going up within about a length. And they got out to lead by 3 to My Silencer, followed by Dundrum, a length and a half to Blessed 2. And Pay for Peace is last. Working into the backstretch with the lead. Silent Mistake, no mistake so far. Leads a length and a quarter. Victor's Dynasty going up is My Silencer, trying to relax a little bit. On the inside, Dundrum, Blessed 2 second last, and now taking around the outside. Pay for Peace, the outer as they bunch up, and both Blessed 2 and on the outside, Pay for Peace nudging into it. It is Silent Mistake in front, 3 parts of a length. In second, Victor's Dynasty a length away. My Silencer on the outside of Dundrum, and Blessed 2 a length behind them, and Pay for Peace at the back. They start the runoff towards the turn, and no change up front. Silent Mistake in front. Quickens now by a length around the outside. My Silencer, Victor's Dynasty still there, the centre. On the inside, Dundrum from Blessed 2, and Pay for Peace on the outside as they sprint down towards the final quarter. Silent Mistake on the rail. My Silencer releases the brakes on the outside, and they turn together. Dundrum is third, and trying to get home is Blessed 2 and Pay for Peace. It's still Silent Mistake in front. Dundrum got a beautiful run up the inside, and My Silencer the outer. Dundrum coming, and Dundrum and My Silencer left and right, and in the centre, Silent Mistake, but it is Dundrum and Emma-Jayne, and Dundrum on the inside with stamina. Dundrum in the Kingarvie by 2 lengths to Silent Mistake, My Silencer and Pay for Peace. 146.19. Sire Stakes series, and we have the CTHS with the winning blanket, and congratulations to Dundrum and connections of this 2-year-old dark bear brown gelding by Bold and Flashy from Let's Moon. Joan Addison and John Kerry bred the winner in Ontario. Joan Addison, Janet Black, and Barbara Brown, winning owners. Ian Black, winning trainer, winning rider, Emma-Jayne Wilson. That result is now official on the Kingarvie Stakes. Peter Behringer of the CTHS, the president, on hand to make that trophy presentation to connections of Dundrum.
2 turns is no problem at all for Dundrum. Engineered the victory was Emma Wilson, and the coach, as per usual, doing a nice job. Conditioner Ian Black. I'm not sure if you're a great sower or not, but you had a very thin hole to work with there, and that was a tight spot for a 2-year-old.
He's shown us all kinds of class, and we've worked him in behind horses a few times the last 2 mornings, and just by fluke, actually, we've been scooching him up the inside, and he's never hesitated. He just always waits for me to tell him to go, and when I ask him, he goes. So I was quite confident if the seam opened up on the inside, that just as soon as I said go, he was going to give me what he needed, and you saw it. He's professional, and he's a very classy animal.
Did you guys have any concerns with the 2 turns? I know this one's older brother Drumcliff, you know, quite well, and has had no issues going around 2 turns. Do you guys have any issue with the 2 turns, do you think?
For myself, I didn't. I was
the coach more than her.
He's always, like I said, he's always been so professional. When you have a 2-year-old that's really easy to work with and does what you ask, I was quite confident that, you know, if he settled and sat in my hands, I could get him to punch any time. So the distance for me wasn't the question, but I know he'd been precocious earlier in the spring when I wasn't getting on him, and I know the boss kind of thought maybe he was a little more of a sprinter, but he proved today he's able to go the distance.
Emma, congratulations. Always nice to get a victory for a client that's been very loyal to you guys for a long time.
Very loyal. I mean, it's people in this game like Ian Black and among others that just made the second half of my season a successful one. So I'm very appreciative.
Way to go.
Cheers.
Let's bring in Ian. Ian, has this been a horse that has shown talent to you guys since day one?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We loved him from, you know, any other 2-year-old we worked him with, he worked as well as or better than, and so we were always, as Emma said, he was fairly precocious, so I was always a little concerned about the 2 turns, but the only thing was when he started running, he did relax in his races, you know, it wasn't like he wanted the lead or anything like that, you know, which makes it easier.
Just tell us about the ownership group involved with this horse too. You were telling me a really neat story prior to our interview here.
Well, Joan Addison in 1964, I was working for a trainer in England who had a horse called Highland Wedding for her father, CFW Burns, who won the Grand National, and they were looking for somebody to come for Canada, and I came over to work for Joan. I mean, we've gone different ways since, but this is her first stakes winner, and she bred him, and so that's great. And Barbara Brown's in it, and Janet Black.
Well, that's a good one to have, the third one there.
Yeah.
Ian, it's only appropriate then that we had some Canadian weather for this stakes victory. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thanks very much, Jeff.
Okay, there you go. Dundrum. And today's Kingarvie Stakes. Still a lot more to come here today on a windy day from Woodbine.
30 in the pick 3, 5.